seems to be in a quarterly example. Today is a beautiful day, as you can see. Usually in the background you see, couches on one side, and then you see the TV up the top and whatever. But the funny thing is that I know it's been a while since I made a new video. And this video is going to be very good. The game is going to be called DefeatTheOdds, which means you have more cards than your opponent has, which means I don't have no one to play cards with, but the point being is that I'll be playing against code gods. Code gods they are existing cards as well, but it seems to be that this is going to be very good. And it's going to be very, 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 very awesome as well. So, as you can see, is that this is how it's going to be, and I hope that you guys will be really interested of how it's going to be processed, if it's going to be very interesting, all that kind of stuff. Different into different situations. We are going to be doing this as a way, and this is how it's going to be. So if you like this video, give this a like, and if you want to, you can proceed, and I hope that you will see this in the next few hours as well. Alright, so this is how it is. I hope that you like this, and I hope that this is going to be a demo for everyone who doesn't know about the DefeatTheOdds, but it's going to be very good. Alright, so here it is. Alright. It's a very good game to play. I hope that you guys and gals like this as well. So when she goes first anyway. You guys got two nine clubs, and Spirit Alice has 4. Right, so which means you guys go first. So it's going to be a little bit different in this game, very different, but it's going to be very good as well. So keep in mind that this is going to be very different, and your opponent has more cards than you have. Well, let's see. So I have 10 cards, the gods only have 6. So it's not bad though. So I have ace, queen, ace, 7 of spades, queen of clubs, 3 of diamonds, 3 of hearts. Plus the 6 of diamonds, 5 of clubs, 8 of hearts, 8 of clubs, and 7 of diamonds. So basically I have a pair of 3s, pair of 7s, pair of 8s. It's not bad though. It's really not bad. And then the blue guards have, let's see what they have. They have ace, okay, ace, 8, 2 of diamonds, queen of spades, and 7 of clubs. So they have one of my 7s, and one of my 8s, and my aces as well. So they have diamonds. So I don't need the diamonds, but this is how it is. So here we go. Flop is 2, jack, 10, 2 clubs, 1 spade out there. So I have a flush draw, straight draw. It's not bad. I need a king or something like that. Turns another jack. So now I'm still ahead because I have not a 3 of a kind yet, but I'm still ahead though. Last card's a jack again, so now it's a full house on the board. So pair of 8s, pair of jacks defeats. Basically they have like 2s and 10s, but no, a full house defeats it. So it's one point for Spirits of Alice and 0 for Road Gods. If you hear something in the background, it's for the dryer or the washer or something like that, making noise, singing or something. Ha ha ha. See. So the flop is 9, 4, 9, 2 spades, 1 diamond. So I got a spade draw. Not bad though. There's an ace of clubs. So now I have not bad, like a straight draw, but not even a straight draw. Last card's a 10, and let's see. The aces and 10s. I completely missed because I have 8s and 9s, but aces and 10s defeats 8s and 9s. So now it's 1-1. 1 for the both cards. So now we just tied it. And here we go again. Up is 3, king, king, so now I got a full house. That's not bad though. Turns to 6 of spades, so now I got a flush and a full house again. Last card's another king, so now I got a bigger full house defeats. They're small. Well, they only have ace high, so full house defeats it, so now it's 2-1 right now. Not bad. Using these cards again. Poker dealers don't do this, but I do it anyway to see what's happening. Here we go again. And the flop is 10, 5, 6. 2 hearts, 1 diamond out there. So that's not bad though. Both guys have an inside straight draw, but I'm okay right now. I kind of have a hard draw. And a straight draw kind of turns to 3, so now that's top set for me right now. That's the last 3 by the way, so it's not bad though. Still have a draw still. And the last card is a 6. And that's a full house, which means I have 3s and 6s for a full house. Even I have 5s and 6s for a full house if you look at this as well. And the 4 cards just missed, so now it's I think we just tied it now, so now it's 2-2. So it's not bad though. And the flop is 2, queen, 8. That's not bad though. That's really not bad. I'm top set, 2 pair, not even straight draw. And then last turn is a 9. So now that helps me as well. That helps them as well. And last card, it's a 4, and I know that 8s and 2s cannot defeat, but we have 3 of a kind, pair of 8s defeats it, so now it's 3-2. Not bad though. It's not bad in this game. It's really not bad. So now I'll do this again because it's the same ones as the cards, but it's very different. Right, so this is just a demo, folks. And here we go. 9, 8, queen. So now this is interesting. I have top set, last day on the draw. Both gods have a straight draw, so it's not bad though. I'm still in the lead. The turn is the absolutely magnificent. Good work. I have a 9 high straight, so that's not bad. 9 high straight. Both gods have a straight draw still, but I still need to fade that. Last card, ace of jacks. So now the pro guys would use queen 10. If they use queen 10, they have 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. So queen high straight defeats the 3 of kind of pair of 8s and my 9 high straight. So now it's 4 for the pro guys and 3 for spirited outs. There we go. See, there we go. And then we do this again, a different flop this time. It's always different. And the flop is 9, 10, jack, 2 spades, 1 diamond out there. Now this is This is a heavy situation here. As you can see, I have a straight draw, spade draw, straight, even, but the polka dots have the same straight, but only they have like a straight draw, even without that. The turn is the 4 of clubs, so now there's no help for them. We do have to chop it, but I need a spade to defeat them, or anything like that. Last card is an ace of clubs, and let's see, they have a straight. They have 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. I have the 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. If we both split, we have a straight. So now it's 4, 4 automatically, which means Spirit House has 4, polka dots have 4. So it's not bad. And here we go again. The flop is King 3, 10. So now this is interesting. So now I have a pair in the flush draw, I have a straight draw, I have too many cards now. Too many cards means that too many outs, right? And when you do the math on here, it's very, very complicated. It's very complicated. Now the turn, it is the 6 of spades. So now I'm still ahead because I have a spade draw. I have a straight draw that goes with it. Polka dots have mainly a pair of 10s. So, and last card, it's a king. Well, now they missed their straight draw. I have a flush. I also have a full house as well. If you have to use those threes and kings has a full house. So now it's 5 for Spirited Elves and 4 for the polka dots. And here we go again. The flop is Queen 10, 5. Now this is interesting. Polka dots have 2 pair, queens and 10s. I have a heart draw, and not a straight draw yet, but it will eventually. The turns a 9 of hearts. So now this is interesting. Now they have a straight draw still. I have a flush draw at the same time. I don't have a straight flush or anything like that, but I'm still ahead though. Last card is a 4 of diamonds. So now they complete missed because 2 pair, but the flush defeats the 2 pair, and now it's I think it's 5 plus 1 is 6. So 6 for Spirited Elves and 4 for the polka dots. Yeah, that's a little bit of a shame, isn't it? Yeah. And this is how it is. And the flop 4, 9 kings. So now this is interesting. Now the polka dots have a straight draw. Absolutely the straight draw. I have mainly not a straight draw yet. Turns an ace of hearts. So now this is interesting. Okay, I have a straight draw. The polka dots have a straight draw as well. So this is going to be different. Now 2 of clubs. Now let's see if I have a straight. Yes, I do. 2, 3, 4, 5 ace. If I use 3, 5, I have a straight. Straight defeats their mainly aces and 2s, right? So now I take this one. So now it's 6 plus 1 is 7. So 7 for Spirited Elves and 4 for the polka dots. And then we will do one more shuffle, not shuffle, but more flop. The flop is 6, 2, 4. Now this is interesting. I got my straight. Polka dots it has a straight draw as well, but they don't. The turn, it's absolutely the 3 of clubs. So now I have hearts and clubs at the same time. Top set, straight, you name it. Last card is the king of hearts. So now I had too many outs on the draw, but now I hit it. So now it's 8, points for Spirited Hours and 4 for the Pro Cards. That's really messing them up, right? Because it's a lot bigger, right? It's a lot different than you can see here. Like, the cards can go different ways, as I can say, but it's really almost like the main game. Actually, it's kind of like helps your brain do math, right? And all I can say is that when you do math, it helps you, and when you do something, it kind of like saying, oh, really, I can do this, I can do it if I can put my mind to it. And obviously it is, right? So, kind of like making this faster as we go along. So we almost... I'm doing this now because before I know it, I'll watch the video that I'll be doing or watching it with you guys, but I won't be live to do it. Just to let you all know. Only this will premiere the video. So it's Jack 2, 9 of clubs, 5, 7 of hearts, and Queen of diamonds for the both cards. That's what they have. For me, it's going to be very different. I have 10 Jack of hearts, 2 diamonds, 8 of spades, and then I have at least 9 hearts, 9 of clubs, 9 queen, 10 of spades, and 7 of clubs. So now obviously this is a lot of junk I have, but it's not really junk, okay? Not really. This is a lot of cards that basically they have my, like, I have the hearts, so that I killed their hearts. They killed my clubs, obviously, because they have the jack high suited, right? And this is how it is. So, but I have spades. I also have 2 royal flush draws, like, as you can see, the queen 10 of spades, the jack 10 of hearts, and I have a pair of 9s, and then I have a bit of straight draws as well. The both guys, they have a kind of like a straight flush draw, but they don't have my 10 or my 9 of hearts, either of that. So let's see. And here we go. Flop is king, king, jack. So now this is interesting. So now I got 1 heart, 1 spade, 1 dime out there. They are ahead, so which means say when I say they, it means that I say the poker odds. So they have that. I have basically the whole gigantic flop. It's basically a whole lot of awesomeness. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. The turn is the 4 of spades. Now usually I would think that the ace of spades or whatever to make the royal flush, but I missed it. Which means, I'm fine with it, but really I'm not. Because I have a spade draw. The spade draw, straight draw, everything else. The poker cards on their side, they are kind of like missing the whole dynamic of it. The last card is a 6. So now when I look at this, they only have queen jack, but for me I have 10s and kings, pair of jacks. I have I had everything what I have, so I have pair of kings. And pair of kings with pair of 10s or pair of 9s defeats their jack queen straight draw. So now it's 9 for Spirited Hours and 4 for the pro cards as the points. It's very, very, not good for road cards either. But this is interesting. The flop, it is basically it's a little bit messed up. It's 4, 8, 3, 2 diamonds, 1 clubs, 1 club right now. So now, I'm okay right now, I'm fine. But the polka dots have a straight draw. They have the same straight draw as me, but not really. 8s and 3s are still ahead. Mind you, I'm kind of being ahead of them, but not really. The turn, they absolutely 10 of clubs. So now I have top set. With a club draw, the polka dots have a bigger club draw than me. So they have a good hand. For me, I need to make a full house. I need to make whatever I need to do. The last card is a 6. So now, if they use the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, they have an 8 high straight. But if I use the 9, 7 as my straight, I have the 10 high straight. The 10 high straight defeats their 9 high straight, their 8 high straight, sorry. Or they can use saying, wait, pardon me, I would have the 9 high straight. That means both split. And split means that now I'm stuck at 9 points, and the polka dots have 5 points. So it's 5 points for the polka dots, 9 points for DefeatTheOdds. That's not bad. And the flop, it is over here. The flop is ace, queen, 2. So now it's 1 spade, 1 club, 1 heart. And that's very interesting. I have 2 pair, I have a straight draw. It means I need something right now. The polka dots kind of have a straight draw, but not really. They only have a couple cards. The turn is the king of clubs. So now this is golden, which means I have a straight. I have a straight that I can use. You know, I have jack 10 offsuit. I can use jack 10 suited. I have a straight. But the polka dots have a club draw. Any club, they'll take it. The 10 clubs is out of play because we already used it, and then they can't. But there's no club on there. I don't want any club on there. The last card is a 6 of hearts. Now, this is interesting. I have a straight. Straight defeats their queens and 2s. You know, obviously they are kind of missed the whole dynamic of it, so they just lost the whole thing. But you know what? It's still a tie. It's still basically half right now. I have 10 points right now. The polka dots have 5 points, and now it's like, you know, you can do your times tables, your divide, your minus, and your plus. Which means if you have 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 divided by 2 is 5, 5 times 2 is 10, and 10 minus 5 is 5. I just did the whole math. So basically that's what the score is right now. And basically that means, let me shuffle this again. And let's see how this goes. The flop, it is 6, king, 3. So now I just shuffled the whole thing, and this is a lot of difference, which means that I'm still ahead. You guys have a straight draw. Doesn't really matter. The turn is the 8 of hearts. So now I have a straight flush draw, but I can't because they have the 7. Both guys have the 5, 7 of hearts. They have an open straight flush draw. They have the 7 of hearts, and they have the 5 of hearts. The only one is the 4 of hearts I don't want. The 4 of hearts will defeat the whole jack high flush draw, the 10 high flush, you name it. The last card, it's the queen of hearts. But it's the right suit, but it's the wrong card for them. But for me, I have the jack high flush, defeats their 7 high flush, and now it's 11 points for DefeatTheOdds and 5 points for the polka dots. See how I did there? Yeah. If I do this, this is going to be totally different. flop is 5-5-5. Now they have three of a kind. They have a three of a kind, but for me, I have a full house. So full house defeats their three of a kind. They can have quads because you have to use 2 cards to make quads, but in this game, it's totally different. The turn is the 3. So now the 3 is basically kind of really in play, but not really much. I'm kind of like still ahead. They are falling behind. Last card is a 4. So now when I look at this, I have basically a full house. A full house defeats basically their three of a kind, and that totally sucks for them because they can't have the Queen of Hearts. They can't have anything. So they totally lost it actually. So now it's 12 points for Spirit of the House and 5 points for Code Cards. They're absolutely losing it. And let's see how this one is. The flop is King, King, King. So now I have a full house again, but now this is interesting. I can't use the Queen of Hearts to make a royal flush. I only need the Jack of Spades or the Ace of Spades that will come up. The turn is the six of clubs, so basically I'm still ahead. And the last card is the 4 of spades. So now a full house defeats the Pro Cards' hands, and I'm still ahead, which means that will be, let's see, in my category it will be 13 points, and Pro Cards got 5 points, so they're stuck. They're really stuck right now. They are, because that's how it is at the moment. And then basically how this is, so here we go again. The Ace 9-4 is the flop, and it's so basically there's 2 diamonds, there's a heart draw. So I have top set. It's not bad. Top set is really a good chance to make a good hand. The Pro Cards really kind of not really miss that flop. They kind of have a straight draw. The turn is the Jack of Spades. Now really I would like that card to make a royal flush, but not really. But it gives them 2 pair. It really is 2 pair for them. It gives me top 2 pair and top set really as my straight draw as well. And last card, it seems that there's the 6 of diamonds. So now the 6 of diamonds is in play. No one doesn't have a diamond in their hand actually, because he can't use the Queen of Diamonds to say, oh, I have a flush or something. No. But, top set with pair of 9s defeats their, let's say, their 9s and jacks. That defeats it, because the pair of kind of defeats their 2 pair. And the points are actually 14 points for Spirit of the House and 5 points for the Pro Cards. Really, that's really bad for them. And we're running out of cards, and all of a sudden I will do the last hand as well. The flop is 3, 4, 10, 2 diamonds, 1 club out there. That's really interesting of this. Basically, I have top set. The Pro Cards have a straight draw. They're kind of blocking me, but not really much. The turn, it is a 10. So now I make quads. Quads is the best option there is. There is a way of knowing what to do, and there's not a way to make not. The Pro Cards do have a flush draw, but that's bad as well. And last card, it's really the Queen of Clubs. So now I made, like, let's say they made the Jack high flush, but no, quads defeats it, so they really are messed up. So now it's 15 points for Spirit of the House and 5 points for Pro Cards. That's really 10 points ahead of them. That's really a pain for them. Alright. And then I'll do the last final round. I need a few more points, and this is how it could be. I know it's been a while since I did a video like this, but you know what? Just take it as it resonates to all of you. And if you like this, like this. If you don't, well, then why you can't be in my YouTube channel, or not you know what I mean, like following my YouTube channel and all that. So, but back to the situation. It's like you can't really be introducing out knowing what to do. But if the cards go your way, the cards go your way. It's only a matter of time that anything can switch, but not really. You just have to believe. You have to believe in the cards, and that's how it seems to be. So it's not bad, really, and seems like this can be very interesting as well. So I'll do mine like after those the podcasts have. So this is it. Now this is interesting. The podcasts have 6-10 of spades, 7-4 of diamonds, and 7-3 of hearts. It's not bad for them because they have basically well set of cards. It's not bad. It's not bad. And me would have the king jack of diamonds, the 6 of hearts, the 6 of clubs, and the 8 of spades. And then I have the jack of spades, the queen, the 3 of diamonds, 4 of spades, and 4 of clubs. So now this is interesting. They have a 6-4 offsuit. I have pair of 6s, pair of 4s, pair of jacks. You know, so the whole enchilada, which means in Spanish means a whole lot of it, right? So now this is interesting. I can actually make a few things. I can make a royal flush because I have the king, the jack, and the queen of diamonds, so I can't make it. I can easily try to make a straight flush with jack 8, but that's really bad because they have the 10 of spades, so I can't do that. The only thing is that I'm not worried about is that I have the 6-4 of clubs. The clubs is good, diamonds are good, but not the hearts that I don't like. They have the diamonds, they have spades, and they have hearts. So I took their diamonds, I took their spades, and I have clubs. The worry about is the hearts I want them to have. And I'm trying to win in this game as well, because this is just a demo, right? So it's just a demo right now. It's really kind of cool at the moment, but this is how it seems to be, right? So here we go. The flop is the 10-7 jack, so the flop is 10 clubs, 10 spades, and jack of hearts. It's not bad. I have top set. It's really not bad. I do have a straight draw. They have top set. Now, really top set is really bad for them because I have a bigger top set. It's not bad. So it's like I'm still ahead at the moment. The turn is the ace of diamonds. So now I have a straight draw in my hand. They only have, and I'm still ahead actually because DefeatTheOdds is way ahead of them. DefeatTheOdds really kind of missed this flop. They really are into it as well. The last card is a 5 clubs. So now, basically, if you do the math, it's like 3 of a kind of jacks defeats their 3 of a kind of 7s. And now it's 16 points for Spirited Owls and 5 points for the Folk Gods. That's really, really bad for the Folk Gods because they are not hitting anything. They do, but they kind of aren't. The flop is 7-9-5, so they have another top set. I have actually a straight draw. Like I actually have a straight, so I have to hold this as well. In the cards, I have to hold, which means I don't want anything to pair that board. Actually, no. They have a straight draw as well, but the Folk Gods have top set pair of sevens. You know, they can't make quads because the last 7 is gone. For me, I'm kind of like having the best bet where I have a straight draw, I have a full spade draw, I have everything on this flop. The turn is the 4 of hearts, so now really I have a low draw of a pair of 4s. They do have my last 4 I can see over here, it's really that bad. But I also kind of like have like, okay, do not pair the board. So, the last card, it's 2 of clubs. Now, as I can see, let's see if this would be defeating them. Yes, they do, because I have 6-8, and if I do this, I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 high straight. The Folk Gods have basically, I don't know, they have a junky hand. They have basically a 7 high straight. A 9 high straight defeats the 7 high straight, I believe that. And also, you know, when I can say this, the score is actually bad for them now because it's 17 points to their stinking 5 points. It's really bad for them. And the last 7s are gone. And here we go again. The flop is Jack 9-2, so 2 hearts, 1 club out there. It's really that bad. I have, well, really good for me, not bad. I have top set, pair of jacks. I'm still ahead. The Folk Gods have a hard draw and a straight draw, really. I know I'm still kind of like ahead. I need a 10. They don't need a 10 because it will defeat them. But I don't want any heart on that draw. The turn, it's the King of Hearts. Now really, I do not like that. But, you know what? They're still ahead. They have a flush. Not bad. I just need to pair that board. Any pair of pairing would be great. Not the pairs that you eat. Not that. Ha ha ha. Very funny. But still, I need to pair that board to make a full house. The last card, it's the 2 of diamonds. So now they were ahead, but now they're falling behind, which means a full house defeats their flush. And now it is 17 plus 1 is 18 points for Spirited Owls and 5 points for the Folk Gods. That's really gone downhill for them. It's really that bad. I'm gonna mix this up again, and then whoever wins wins. So this is gonna be the last few rounds of these 2 hands, and then basically it will be very good as well. It's going to be a little bit harder for me because of what's happening. So here we go again. The flop, it's the King 3-2, 1 spade, 2 hearts. So it's not bad really. I'm kind of like ahead. I have basically top 2 pair, like kings and 3s, so still ahead. The Folk Gods have a hard draw. Really, that's really kind of like interesting. I don't want that. The turn, it's the king. So now I got a full house. It's really good because a full house defeats that. And the last card, it's an 8 hearts. So now I have a flush, or they have a flush, and I have a full house. Kings and 8s, full house defeats the 7 high flush. So now it's 18 plus 1 is 19. 19 points for Spirited Owls and 5 points for Folk Gods. It's really that bad. Kind of like doing different flops so you can see what's happening here. The flop is 10, 9, ace. So 1 spade, 2 clubs. That's really interesting. It's not. It's kind of like almost looks like a hard ball to me. Basically, you can see that if I have the king jack hand, or king queen, or the jack 8, or whatever, I have a whole bunch of cards. The Bogarts really kind of missed that flop. They kind of like nod, but actually I'm still ahead of them. I am blocking them actually in this kind of draw. The turn is the jack of hearts. So now I got top set. I have a straight. The Bogarts kind of like missed the whole thing because they kind of missed it. It's really bad for them as well. And last card is an ace. So now a full house defeats their pair of sevens for 2 pair, but the full house defeats it. So now it's 20 points for Spirited House and 5 points for Bogarts. That's really bad as well. I'm running out of cards soon, so this is basically kind of like it. Almost done. The flop is 10, 7, 3. 2 clubs, 1 diamond out there. So now I have a straight flush draw. As you can see, the 4, 5, the 4, and the 4 clubs with the 7, 3 of clubs. I need 5 clubs to make a straight flush. It's harder than it gets because the Bogarts have top set. They have 2 pair. They have maybe 3 pair because they have the 7, the 10, the 3, whatever card they want. For me, I don't want that because I just called their cards and I really don't want that. The turn, it's the 9 of spades. So now that's really good for me because I have a club draw that I still have. I still have a straight draw that I still have. Plus I have the 10 high straight, the jack high straight, the straight flush draw, you name it. Bogarts really kind of missed that flop because they don't want that card. And last card is the 5 of spades. Really, I should call the 5 clubs, not the 5 of spades. But really, in that note, it's like when I have the 10 high straight, the jack high straight, I have the 9 high straight. All these straights I have. Basically, it kills the Bogarts. So now it's 21 points for Spirited House, 8 for me. And the Bogarts just got destroyed by 5 points. They are stuck to that number. And I am running out of cards, so I'll do this again, and then we will end this demo for you. But let's see. And here we go. The flop is ace, 10, 5, all hearts. Now, they have a flush, I can tell. For me, it's not really kind of interesting. I just lose the whole thing. Really, it's not that bad. The turn, it's the 9 of diamonds. So really, that's really bad too because I missed everything on that flop. And last card is the queen. So I made my straight, but the flush defeats it. So now they move up to 6 points, and I'm still 21. So 6 points for both cards and 21 points for both cards. The flop is queen, 5, 8, 2 diamonds, 1 spade out there. Now this is interesting, you guys and gals. Basically, I have a diamond draw, I have a straight draw. I actually have 2 pair, queens and 8s. The Bogarts really kind of have a different meaning of it. Like, they have a straight flush draw, I can tell. But I don't like that because it's not my combination, actually. It's very bad. Very bad. Like the 9 diamonds, I don't know if I've seen it yet. But I don't want that card to come up. I don't really want, you know, what I'm saying is that I want that card, but they don't want that. The turn is the jack of clubs. So now this is interesting. I have top set a diamond draw. Plus, the Bogarts kind of really is still ahead because I don't need because I got 3 of diamonds, so they can't use that. But really, the 6 of diamonds is not my kind of thing, because that would be bad. A straight flush will kill it. The last card, it's the 6 of diamonds. I knew it. I freaking called it. Frick. So now a straight flush defeats after every kind of pair of jacks. This is the combination. Okay, let me explain this to all of you, all my viewers. A straight flush is the only way. It's 0 to 100%. Okay, like 0 as well. When you decide about calling cards when you're not supposed to call cards, it's really that significant, because when you have the 7-4 diamonds, you're actually ahead, but really everything can flippity flop. You know, it's like a pancake. You're kind of like having it on a pan and then you flip it, right, back and forth. Never mind. But the point being is that this is how it is, right? Because the king eye flush cannot defeat the straight flush. The straight flush defeats the king eye flush. It absolutely defeats my pair of 6s or my pair of jacks as well. But a straight flush is hard to get. It's really that combination. I'm kind of like still ahead in this game because it's really kind of interesting of how this seems to be. But you know what? These things will take time as they go along. It's really that persistent, and it's very good as well. But these things will take time. Okay, when you do this game as a math thing, it helps you. It helps your mind to think. But when you're playing against yourself, as the pro gods against me, it's like this is how it is, right? This is why that this is called a demo for a reason. A demo is like a demonstration, right? But this is how it is. You're trying to make the best hand. As if you use 2 cards, you make the straight flush as well as the 7-4 diamonds. When I particularly look at the pair of jacks on one side on my side over here, I actually have a top set. I was way ahead of them before I called that 6 of diamonds. If I didn't call the 6 of diamonds, you would not know what could show up. But this is how it is, right? So it seems to be that when I do this as not a living, but as a way of doing it as controlled cards and see how they are kind of doing it, it kind of is that. So if you believe in what I'm saying is, before I let you all go, there's only a couple of things that you must learn in Defeat the Odds. It's a hard game to play, but you have to understand of what's beat, what's not, what's good, what's bad, everything. But when you do this, and when you play cards by yourself, or if you play cards alone, or it will make the time go fast. It's really that combinations where, okay, I'll make the time go fast, I know what's going to come up and all that. But anyway, as what I'm going to say is that before I let you all go, you have to remember that if the cards go your way, the cards go your way. If the cards don't go your way, well, it's not your day. But you know what? It's my day. And like I say, the points is actually this. The pro gods have 7 points, and Spirited Alice, yours truly, has 21 points. So thank you and have a good day.